looking at the numbers and looking at, kind of what's going on here, you can really tell that there's an extreme, increase in engagement, which is, really one of the goals and driving force that the library is trying to accomplish. And so, bringing up the numbers part of it, I know there has been a change in the library memberships. If you look at the full report and look at kind of previous reports, especially going back a couple of years, are you able to kind of clarify the difference in kind of the library memberships that's happened, say the last couple of years? Is there any reasoning for that?
Through you, Mayor Taylor. So I think you are referencing the active library memberships at 22,000.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
So in 2022, we were looking at ways to evaluate the people who are using the library card numbers, as well as to clean up our databases. And so the change there was in 2022, we removed accounts from the system that were no longer active library users. And the definition of an active library user is someone who's used the library in the last 24 months. And in order to make better business decisions, we had to have the most accurate data. So that's why we made the change in 2023.
Great. And as a follow-up, the 24 months, is that just something that, like as a board that's come up with, or as a library policy?
So that is the definition through the, we do a survey every year to the ministry. It's called the Annual Public Library Survey, and that's the definition that they use.
Okay, that's great, thank you. And I guess too, even with regards to those numbers and the reduction initially, but then sort of that growth, is there efforts that that the library does kind of put forward to engage those residents that may not have been active in the last 24 months? Do you get a friendly email reminder? Is there anything along those lines?
Funny you should ask that. So this week we just launched a new software to be able to engage with customers who may not be using the library as often. And so if you're already in our database, and you might get a friendly reminder from us about the wonderful things that we are doing at the library and encourage you to come back. And that's just through email.
Yep, that's, and those things really do make a difference, right? A lot of times we just sort of become lost or not overwhelmed, but just sort of you forget. And so again, just to have that engagement is great. And I guess just one last question, with regards to kind of the numbers and the details in the full library report to the community, is that available? Because obviously we had a great presentation today, but it's not the full report. Is that available to the public in some means?
Through you, Mayor Taylor. The report is available on our website, and it was just posted today.
Great. Thank you so much.